Hello children, welcome back all of you. So what we studied in the last class, we have started the third unit, seeds and leaves. So in the titular picture, we can see a Varley painting. Varley painting is an ancient art form, and in this picture we can see people, so many people who are busy doing their works like sowing, ploughing, etc. So from this we can infer the theme of this unit is work. Then we have learned an anecdote, smart work versus hard work. What is the moral conveyed by this anecdote? You remember? Yes, hard work is important. Along with that, we need to be smart. Now I will show you a video.
Children, do you know which this painting is? It's the Last Supper. Whose painting is this? It's painted by the world-famous artist Leonardo da Vinci. Do you know the artist who painted Potato Eaters? It is Vincent van Gogh. Do you know this painting? It's Guernica. It's painted by Pablo Picasso. The world-famous painting Hamsam and Damayanti is portrayed by famous Indian Malayali artist. Can you guess his name? It is Rajarivarma. He is artist among the kings and king among the artists. This painting is famous for its mysterious smile. Which is this painting? Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci. Do you know this painting? It is Light on the Hills. Let's meet the artist. This is the boy who painted this beautiful picture. Hello. Can you share your experience in making such a masterpiece work?
Yes.
Now, let us read the story behind this masterpiece work.
Yes, we are moving to our chapter, The Light on the Hills, written by Lucy Clifford, better known as Mrs. W.K. Clifford, was a British novelist and journalist and the wife of William Kingdon Clifford. That's why she is known as W.K. Clifford. Her best known story, Mrs. Kate's Crime, was followed by several other volumes. She also wrote The Last Touches and the Other Stories and Mere Stories, and a play, A Woman Alone. She is perhaps most often remembered, however, as the author of the Anyhow Stories, Moral and Otherwise. It's a collection of stories written for children. Now look at this. This smart work done with dedication brings success and happiness. Read the story about a boy who wanted to paint a beautiful picture. Let's find out what inspired him in his journey. So children, all of you have some ambitions in your life, and to achieve that goal sometimes you need encouragement from others, and that will give you the confidence to achieve that goal. So this story emphasizes the importance of motivation and hard work to attain success in life. or how a person, the words of a person can influence another person. Okay, now let's read the story. I want to work at my picture, he said, and went into the field. The little sister went too, and stood by him watching while he painted. The trees are not quite straight, she said, and oh dear brother, the sky is not blue enough. It will all come right soon, he answered. Will it be of any good? Oh yes, she said, wondering that he should even ask. It will make people happy to look at it. They will feel as if they were in the field. If I do it badly, will it make them unhappy? If you do your work with dedication and honesty, people will know how hard you have tried, she answered. And for this reason, they will like your work. Look up, she said suddenly. Look up at the light upon the hills. And they stood together looking at all he was trying to paint, at the trees and the field, at the deep shadows and the hills beyond, and the light that rested upon them. The sunlight was glimmering, the leaves were rustling. They could hear a stream rippling somewhere. It is a beautiful world, the girl said. It is a great honor to make things for it. So, can you see a picture in your text? Who are the characters in the picture? Yes, we can see a boy and a little girl. Then what is the boy trying to do? He is trying to paint the beauty of the nature, the scenes from the nature. And where are they standing? They were standing in a field. They were standing in the field. And what is the sister doing? She stood near him and watching while he is painting. Okay. Now, the little boy in the story went to paint his picture. Work at my picture means to paint his picture. And he went to the field. And the little sister followed him and stood near him watching his painting. And she pointed out some defects in the painting. What are the defects? She found out that the trees are not quite straight, and also the sky is not blue enough. Okay? And the boy had confidence. It will all come right soon. He had the confidence that all will right soon. But he had a doubt. Will it be of any good? It means whether it will be useful or helpful for others. It means the picture, whether the picture be helpful to others, useful for others. And she said yes. And this gave him confidence. Then she remarked that, the girl again remarked that people who saw the painting would be glad, would be happy, and they would feel that it was real. They feel as if they were in the field. They feel that it was the real one. If you paint this picture perfectly. Then the boy asked another doubt. If I do it badly, will it make them unhappy? If I painted this picture badly, would the people be unhappy? The little sister is ready to clear his doubt. What she said? Then what was her answer? She said that her answer is like that. If he was doing his work with dedication, if you do your work with dedication and honesty, then people who saw the picture would understand how hard you have tried. Means how much effort you took to paint this picture. And the people would certainly like the picture. Okay? And she said, pointing to the nature, look up the light upon the hills. Then the trees and the field, the deep shadows, the hills beyond. She pointed towards the nature, and they saw the field, the trees and the field. Then the glimmering sunlight. Glimmer means to shine. The light on the hills. The deep shadows and the hills beyond. Then rustling leaves. Rustling means it's a soft sound, making a soft sound of leaves. Then the rippling of the streams. Ripple means a small wave created on the surface of water when an object is dropping into it. Okay. And so these are the things that the girl explained to his brother to make him understand the beauty of the nature. It is a beautiful word, she said. Okay. Now, have you ever painted a picture? And what are the things you will do to make your painting beautiful? You can write your own answers. Do it as an assignment. Okay. Then, how, according to the girl, can the boy make people feel happy while looking at his picture? When people look at the picture of the fields painted by the boy, they will feel as if they are in the field, and this will make them happy. It is a beautiful word. What makes the little girl say so? The sight of the trees and the fields, the deep shadows and the hills beyond, the glimmering sunlight along with the rustling leaves and rippling stream make the word beautiful. Okay, here the girl answered for the boy's doubt that if we do the work with dedication and honesty, the people will surely, the people who saw the picture would understand how much effort he took, and they would certainly like the picture. And she make him realizes that this word is beautiful by showing him the light upon the hills, the deep shadows, the rustling of the leaves, glimmering sunlight, rippling of the streams, and all these sights are very beautiful and very attractive. Then the sister and the brother, both of them enjoyed watching it. Okay, this is all for today. So all of you, please read the text thoroughly. Okay, we will meet you in the next class with the rest of the story. Thank you.